Really? I mean, really, guys? I've been purchasing this thing for quite some time now. Maybe about 3 or 4 times. And yet it doesn't stick. It sticks only for a few minutes. And the next thing you know, it just get on my way again. Fuck! But you know what? I don't have shit at the moment. But I do have a clue. So, let me take care of it right away. I don't know if you guys will see. Oh, come on, you guys. It's not like I have too much of a choice here. Okay? I ain't got shit at the moment, okay? If I don't do this, it means I'll walk on foot, okay? Which is something I really hate. Okay. Besides, I mean the legal stones can sparkle, okay? I don't know if that's the right word, okay? But it can bite your foot, okay? So I've gotta come up with something. I know someday this will all be history, okay? And I'll be financially stable in a way that I'll be going to different countries, improving other people's lives, okay? That's me right there, okay? Hopefully, these slabs will be okay in an hour or two, okay? In the meantime, I've gotta put these together and put them somewhere. Hopefully, it's gonna be okay. Damn. These are the consequences of not getting yourself a job, you guys. Even though I'm qualified, I'm thinking, even though I'm qualified, what I did is I decided not to get myself a job for the sake of bringing my idea into reality. Okay? And I am doing this, you guys. However, as most of you noticed, at the moment, at the time of recording this video, I only got a few. I've got a few audience, so it seems like I'm gonna have to work on my marketing strategy. So that's why lately, after having a conversation, I'm in a serious one with my father, because of the fact that this year 2021 will be the last year as an employee, right? Meaning he's gonna. I mean, come on, the guy is old now. He's turning 60, so this year is gonna be his last year. Anyways, we was. We were having a serious conversation, and I came to a conclusion that you know what. Oh, by the way, I finished my. I got my degree 2018, right? And then for the next two. I mean, I mean, for the next 2 years, okay, I wasn't working, okay. In fact, I've never worked ever since I've graduated. And the reason was I've got this idea of money. One thing that you should know about me, you guys, I am very, very stubborn, especially when it comes to my thoughts, okay. Okay, as I was telling you guys, we were having this serious conversation. The guy was actually trying to convince me to come to an understanding that it is time for me to get myself a job. And that is totally understandable. And the reason why I agreed with him was because of the fact that even myself, I'm in a point where I feel like, you know what? I do need a few dollars for the sake of my idea. And if it wasn't for it, I wouldn't bother even now about getting myself a job. And it's not like it's gonna take me more than a year. At most, it will be a year. By then, I would have obtained enough money to invest on my idea, which you guys haven't yet seen. Come on. The main reason why I'm actually making these videos, the main reason why I created this channel in the first place, it's because I wanna communicate with programmers. I wanna communicate with people which will understand what is it that I decided to choose over getting myself a job. Okay. But right now we're not there yet. Right now I'm just trying to make you guys get to know me better, and I want to do the same with you guys. Okay. So okay, as I was saying, we had this conversation with my dad, and I came to a conclusion that you know what, I am gonna get myself a job. I am gonna apply this year. It's 2021. However, I will only work for a maximum of 12 months. That way, I'll have a little capital to start a simple business. I've been a business guy since primary. I was selling lollipops back in the days in primary, and I've been selling up until now. Okay, that used to be one way I was making money, and lately I've been selling perfumes. You see, the thing is with perfumes, I know you guys, I get sidetracked. I find myself talking about this thing. The next thing you know, I'm in that topic. Let me know in the comments if you want me to stay on a specific topic, okay? Because it's not like I know what is it I should. It's not like I know in advance what is it I should make a video on, okay? I just take random videos. Okay, what is it I was talking about? Oh, perfumes. I've been selling perfumes for quite some time. From 2009, I was doing door to door, by the way. Okay, I was meeting different people, and I've learned a lot out of that. I mean, the amount of money I was able to make out of that was so I could get myself clothes. Okay, that was pretty much it. Okay, that was the only thing I was concerned about. I was only concerned about the way I look, the way I dress. Okay, but it eventually came to a point where I need to sell perfumes for the sake of maintaining life, right? By life, I mean for the sake of uh, bringing something onto the table. Since right here at home, my pops is the only guy working. Okay, so what happened is, what I've realized is lately, you see, when it comes to business, I don't know, it's like people, they gossip to one another. You see, this month you might make a ton of sales. Okay, you might. I remember I used to sell about 50 perfumes or so. Okay, back in the day. Okay, okay, but that wasn't stable. Okay, I would find myself this month making a ton of sales, and next month I will get rejected by tons of people. Okay, the thing is with me, I was selling perfumes for credits, and most of people weren't as honest as they supposed to be. But then you know what? I've learned a lot out of that. I've heard motivational speakers talking about fear of failure. That's one thing that I learned. That's one thing that I learned. That's one thing I learned to have to have guards against. Okay, you see, selling perfumes door to door made me realize that, you know what, getting rejected doesn't mean shit. You only need one opportunity. And then you grasp that. Then you grab that opportunity, and then you go to the next step. Getting rejected doesn't mean shit. So that's why I'm telling you guys, I don't care for failure. In fact, I embrace failure, you guys. That's one thing I learned out of selling perfumes. I know it was just a lame business. There's nothing much I could accomplish by it. But that's one characteristic I learned out of selling perfumes. Okay, I learned how to talk to people, but this is new to me. Making videos this way, I mean, it's definitely a different experience. It's unlike speaking to, or rather talking to people in person. This is different, you guys. Okay, however, it's less overwhelming. Why? You are on your own. Whereas on the other hand, when you're selling stuff to different people, especially if you're the one who's gonna knock on their doors, hey, I can assure you guys, I can tell you guys, you see out there are rude people out there. I mean, extremely rude people. I remember one time I was like, knock knock, and this old woman, she came by. I mean, immediately she stepped foot on the door. Immediately I stepped foot on the door. She was so rude to me. She, like, you see, the thing is, I mean, to some degree, I don't blame her, because I mean, what I usually do is I go afternoon to different housings. That's what I used to do, and the reason was, I mean, it makes more sense to wait until people they get back from work. Okay. Okay, as I was telling you guys, this old woman, what she did is she just came up, okay, on the door, and she yelled at me, "What the heck are you doing at this time? Isn't you supposed to be home? It's already late." And it was roughly about 5 or 6 o'clock. I don't know, maybe I got her on the wrong mood, but then you know what? That did not stop me from continuing selling, you see. Because I thought, you know what? No, this is my grind. However, to some people, I remember I had a friend. He once told me that, you know what, Luandile, you like making things hard for yourself. You like going to a path that is filled with boxes and challenges. You like taking that path, even when you have an optional one. Okay, like a smooth one. Okay, I don't know if you guys get the idea, but that's me. I know most of you out there would think, you see, even by not getting myself a job after I graduated was a bad move. I can assure you one thing, you guys. Even if I had to reverse time, I will do one and the same thing. And the reason why I am about to apply for a job is because I need money for marketing. Period. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't bother myself. Okay, as I just told you, I would only work for about a year, okay, at most, and then I'll get back here. I don't care much about those fancy offices they will offer me. In fact, I know guys whom I graduated with, right? Hey, those guys, they pay, they living in fancy apartments, right? Driving fancy cars. I'm talking people I was taking classes with, people who graduated together. Okay, those guys, come on, they live in a fancy life, but that's not me. Come on, how can I possibly live a fancy life given this fact? Okay, given this fact over here, can you see where I live, how lame it is? Okay, I mean, it's against my integrity. I cannot live a fancy life, not unless my parents, okay, they live it as well. Okay, that's me right there, you guys. So that's why I thought, you know what, let me just take a video today so that you guys will get to know me even more. But here, but here was you. I've been talking for quite some time. I can't even pronounce it now. But here's what you need to know. I really want to get to know you guys to the best extent possible. and that's why I keep taking these random videos like this. Okay, and the reason behind that, I keep repeating this, I'm looking for your help, you guys. Okay, there's something that I want to share with you after some time. Okay, but that will take us to have a rapport, okay, a friendship, or rather that bond in between us, right? In order for me to get into the details on what is it that I decided to choose over getting myself a job. Okay. Oh, another thing, you guys. Hey, I made a mistake. I was actually watching on YouTube a video on what is it that beginners usually do, and that it includes me as well. Okay, mistakes that beginners usually do. And this guy, I don't even know his name. He mentioned this thing, this idea of putting a content out there and then waiting for a long period of time, and then you put a content out there, then you wait another period of time. That I mean that doesn't. I mean that you see that behavior. Your audience, the guy said, your audience, they tend to find your videos inconvenient, or rather your channel. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I know I've been like that to you. I've been taking videos and wait for months after I upload another one. So here's the deal. From now on, I will make sure that on a Friday, I upload something. From now on, I am certain that on Fridays I'm gonna upload something. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna upload the. I'm no longer gonna upload content if it's not Friday. But guaranteed, definitely, on Fridays I'm gonna upload something. That's gonna be it for this tutorial, you guys. And in case you didn't know, this is Lwandile, Mr. Kanyile, the leader and the instructor of Manikwe School. And if you're watching this for the first time, I would super appreciate you click a thumbs up, or perhaps you put a comment, or you become or you subscribe on my channel. That way, that will give me that push. You see, that motive. Okay, that you see, I've received a few comments from people saying that your work is legit, man. Keep doing that. I mean, that only came up from a few people out there, but it meant a lot to me. It's not about making money, you guys. I just told you, I'm trying to create a friendship between you guys and me, between you programmers. Okay, I believe there are certain things that we can accomplish if we work together. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial. I'm used to saying tutorial video. I mean, okay, so see you guys. Cheers.